here we go. Button is pushed. Yeah, we've gone early, everybody. It's Ladies Wot Pod Series 2, Episode 42, which is being recorded on a Sunday.
Yeah, because we're overexcited, basically.
Very overexcited. But we ought to do the introductions.
We ought to do the introductions, yes.
So I am still Claire Jones, and I'm still wearing a red hat. And I am on the edge of the fence. And the weather doesn't look too bad. I was a bit worried it was going to be a bit grim, but it's all right out there, actually. So, yes. And I'm very tired because I've been working all weekend on a lot of photos, but more of that shortly. And you are Mrs. Saunders?
I am Mrs. Saunders, indeed. I am Liz Saunders, and I am chairman of the Saint Supporters Club and Chief Halo. And what have I done this week that I can create a job description for? Slow gin taster to the gentry. That'll do. That'll do for this week.
A stadium guide, given what happened after the game, but more of that shortly.
Stadium guide, yes, indeed.
And you weren't even haloing when that happened.
I was not even haloing at that point. No, I was just helping lost people. But,
so, we're going to go in chronological order, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got a lot to get through.
We have a lot
to get through. So,
before we get to
so it all started on Wednesday morning. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I can't remember. Earlier in the week. The first thing that happened was we announced a new arrival.
We did. Very exciting.
Very exciting. So here he is. We'll just, for those of you on Spotify, you'll have to look at what's on the screen. Malik Faisal has signed Italian under-20, who's coming from Zebra. So there you go. Dave on the sofa has an opinion about this, Liz.
Oh, he does. He does.
Dave
shows how much he knows.
Yes, Dave. Really. We're apparently shopping at Lidl rather than Waitrose. No, Dave. No. I was
going to say. And Dave on the sofa. Are you going to suggest that to Danilo? And can we watch when you do?
Yes.
But Tuesday. He was announced on Tuesday.
He was announced on Tuesday.
Yeah. To be precise. Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Wednesday.
Yes.
Well, it was all very exciting because we announced the next thing, which was the pre-season trip of all trips to Colombo in Sri Lanka. As Saints are going to be playing the Asia Pacific Lions. And there they all are with their flags and scarves and all very lovely. Now, we did check the price of flights and hotels, didn't we?
Well, we did. Yeah. No.
Yeah, right. We'll be waving with our white hankies. Bye. See you in a bit.
And can I just say now, the supporters club will not be running a bus to Sri Lanka.
That goes with me asking Kev whether he was driving the kit over there.
Yeah, but it's mainly because it's not only 6,000 miles, but it is also through countries that the Foreign Office recommends you don't even think about visiting, let alone visiting. So that's
and the withering look from Kev. The withering look from Kev.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to answer that question. By the way, the sheep are doing well, everybody.
Yes, they are.
Who tells us?
Yeah.
So
they're going to be weighed. They're going to be weighed this week, aren't they?
Yes, very exciting.
Yeah, which apparently is very exciting and meaningful. So
we headed off to training this week, and we did, headed off to training, and we looked at pitch 2 and thought, where are they?
Nobody here. Not a soul. To be fair, even before then, because Wednesday was the day when we got 4 seasons in 5 minutes, let alone in one day. And as I was driving up through Toaster, I thought, oh God, I'm just going to phone Claire and say I'm going home. I am not standing on pitch 2 in this. And then I noticed there was in hail. Yeah. Then I noticed there was some blue sky. So I headed towards the blue sky, which happened to be over Franklin's Gardens by the time I got there. So it's blue sky, and we were chatting away. Nobody arrived. So we wandered. We wandered into the stadium.
We wandered, and
Malcolm.
we had a lovely chat with Malcolm on the gate, who was sheltering under the tent and then scuttling across to the gate when anyone appeared, which was us. Did you notice things starting happening in the stadium? The community hub has been taken down.
Yeah.
New offices have appeared. Yeah. So Anyway, so training happened in the stadium.
Yeah.
Which we were very pleased about, because the moment it showed signs of raining, we could scuttle back into the stands, which we did frequently.
Yeah.
But it was busy. It was feisty.
Oh, very feisty. Very, very feisty. If you think they hold back in training, they do not. They do not.
As Colsey's putting his shirt back on.
Yeah, I was going to say, Colsey suddenly emerged from a ruckus with no shirt on and looking cross. He was very cross at that point.
He was very cross.
Yeah.
Right.
And TP,
yes. So TP asking,
desperate.
Did you get any photos?
Did you get photographs? No.
Yes. And so it was busy. Oh, I did enjoy the school children who were watching training. They were very excited, bless them, with their pictures that they got the players to sign afterwards. They were very organised with their pens. They've won some Gallagher thing, or
some Gallagher thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But they were Rent-A-Mob, and they were lovely, and they were frantically waving at us. It was all very sweet.
Oh, and just one of their teachers, the male teacher who was with them, had been part of England Deaf Rugby.
Oh,
with
I should have gone
Tony from the Crooked Hooker. Yeah. So they'd played together in England Deaf Rugby however many years ago. So that was the link in.
Well, there you go. I've taken photos of England Deaf.
Yeah, very jolly children they were.
They were lovely. They were delightful. And one, Mr. Lee Blackett was watching, wasn't he?
He was slightly less jolly than the children.
We didn't talk to him, and so no, he
didn't look very warm and welcoming.
To have a fangirl moment like you had at certain Mr. Sinfield.
Oh
no, she's gone. But it was
never been back, has he? Never been back.
Well, if he has, he's done it on the QT and checked whether you were going to be around.
Probably. Well, it must happen to him all the time, surely.
Anyway, yes. So lots of stuff at training. Lots of and it was very busy.
I
had to
tell you to shush as well at the end. To tell you to shush.
Oh yes. And Kerry Lockett's going to find this very amusing because it was a conversation about the weather.
Yeah.
I nearly made a prediction, but Liz rescued me.
Yeah, I said, no weather predictions. No, shush.
Well, we did say that we were having a chat with Archie, and we did all agree that the BBC has the most pessimistic weather forecasts.
Yeah, we did all agree that. Yeah,
because according to the BBC, it's permanently raining.
Yeah. And we all agreed that we flick through the various weather forecasts till we find the one we like. And then that's gospel.
That's it. Yes. But you rescued me, and I thank you for it. Yes.
As it was, your prediction was right, but had you predicted it, it might not have been.
It wouldn't have been. No, it wouldn't have been. Yes. Now, so Friday was game day, but before then,
did not want to tell us what you did on Wednesday night.
I need to say hello to the ladies of the Cottenham Women's Institute, because I handed out lots of cards, Liz. I did my homework. Look. So for those of you who don't know, we have business cards. So those of you on Spotify, you can see, so you can get all the details of Red Hat Photo. and ladies Wot Pod, and the good ladies of Tottenham WI were lovely. I was asked to come and talk about being a photographer, basically. I did actually show. There is one little story I will recount. I did actually show
I think so.
a photograph of a certain try celebration. Yes, Dave, we had try celebrations in 2009. And his name was Shane Geraghty. And I mentioned to the ladies of the Tottenham WI that try celebrations have been a bit controversial recently. It's down to one player. And I said, does anyone know who that is? Now, the ladies of the Tottenham WI are a certain age, so I wasn't expecting that many of them, would know. All I got from a lady at the back was the blonde. Perfect. Thank you. So yes. So hello to the good ladies of the Tottenham WI.
And can I just say hello if they're listening in to the people I handed cards out to? So the lovely ladies who are watching the rugby in the Wheat Sheaf in Maids Morton when we went in, and also to the people working on the till in the garden centre at Wootton that I gave a card to as well. So if you've tuned in, hello and welcome.
She'll hand out cards anywhere.
No shame. Absolutely no shame. No shame.
Anyway, I should also say I got a lovely donation for the wheelchair rugby team. So,
brilliant.
Yes, so thank you for that. Anyway.
Meanwhile, I was in a pub in Netherhayford while you were being useful. And we were doing Morris dancing stuff up there. And the only reason why I mention it is because people were getting overexcited, not about us, but Ollie Mers, who most of us said, because we're very old, was doing some sort of Iron Man thing to raise money for Soccer Aid and was due, and I think finally arrived at Netherhayford at nearly 11:30 or something. So well done to him. And he was at Stoke Bruin the next day. He was doing stuff along the towpath, which we've all done it, Ollie. It's nothing special. We've all done it. But I think it's raising. It was his 42nd birthday, and he was raising lots of money for soccer.
Well done him.
Good on you. Yeah.
Well done him.
Anyway, so that was Wednesday.
Friday cometh, and it was a busy.
Friday eventually. Right, we've got here, folks. This is what you've tuned in for, really.
This is what you've tuned in for, and the pre-match was blooming busy.
It was
very busy. So I did my usual photographs of the team huddle, and it was lovely to see Adam Guns was back from his travels. He's been in the States and he's been doing all sorts of exciting things. So he was telling us all about that. Yeah, very, very exciting. But it was lovely to see him back at the Gardens. And so we got the team huddle, and the sunlight was absolutely golden. It was beautiful. Really, really lovely sunlight.
I have said of Friday Night Lights, and there was a big light in the sky.
There was.
Big light in the sky. People in the South stand, the cinch stand, were struggling.
In the first half, yeah.
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 So, anyway.
Because the sun didn't set until 10-9. Which some of the players were quite surprised. 10-9, Claire. Yes, 10-9.
We're a month off the longest day, boys. Come on.
And I got a lovely hug from Douse on the pitch. He frightened the life out of me because he basically just jumped on me as I was taking photographs. But the good news, because I went to talk to young Mr. Rhodes, was that he now has a process. He's established a process whereby, quote, I'll shoo the heathens off the pitch when they've done their throwing the ball around, and then I will properly put the balls in place, and then I'll give you the thumbs up. And he did exactly that. So well done, Ben. Your new process is working.
Yeah. Well, did he not claim after the game that was what won the game?
Yeah. When he gave me a hug, he said it was the Bulls what won it. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, I did notice that the lovely analyst, Amir, who we often talk to at training, he was being taught how to kick a ball by Vesti.
Oh,
it was getting very serious. It's getting very serious. Didn't seem to make much difference because the ball still sort of scudded off. But anyway, more work required, Amir. But anyway, yes. So I had lots of people visit me. I bumped into you. Bumped into some Lichfields. I bumped into some Lichfields. Yes. And I persuaded Matt not to go and muddle up midfield. You know.
Well, his mum and dad were there, so he had to be on his best behaviour, didn't he? So it was, I think, no, you stay there, stay seated. Yep. Let Thomas take the accolades. You do not interfere. Yeah, and it worked.
It worked. So, brilliant. Yeah, and some lockets were wandering around. Where we learned that ironing plays a big part in this pod. So we're glad to make contributions to make the ironing go so well, Kerry. So thank you. Yeah. And then there was contraband.
Well, I say contraband. I don't think it's actually contraband, but it was in a way.
Well, don't you remember during COVID?
That's what I was about to say. The cake exchange was like some sort of drugs drop because we weren't supposed to talk to each other and look at each other and stuff. And I did a cake drop.
You did a lemon drizzle handover.
Yeah. And it was a bit like that with the slow gin. It was a bit like that. Where's your pocket? I've got something for you. What? It was in a bottle. It wasn't like somebody pouring slow gin into my pocket. That would have been ridiculous. So yes, thank you, Laura Hendy.
My IC department was very excited about it, and you found it came in very useful. Shall we have a quick look?
Have a quick look.
Emergency rations. There we go.
Yeah, that was just half time because it's still a bit close.
Swigging from a bottle. Anyway, because you were worried about the comeback.
It's a hip flask when it's that small. It's not a bottle. Yeah, any excuse.
Oh dear. Yes. So, and we had. And of course, I had the usual visits and people going, "Which way are we playing?" God's sake.
Oh yeah. And even when you do tell them, they don't understand. Even people who should know.
Playing right to left, Bristol kicking off.
What? Was my reaction. Don't understand. She said patiently. Imagine you're standing at the tunnel and, why didn't you say up the hill? So when Lewis, the videographer, came over, Saints playing right to left and Bristol kicking off. And he went, what? I don't understand.
Lewis, let me down badly. Oh.
But then, to be fair, when we said we're playing up the hill to start, what hill? I don't understand. That was when it just got silly. I thought he was being deliberately obtuse at that point.
Yes. Anyway, we did have.
So yes.
Actually, there was a bit of controversy. I didn't mention this. Lewis sat next to me as he always does in the first half. I sat at my number 8 position. Lewis was sat next to me. In comes this bloke and just sits between us. Gets out of camera. He doesn't have a bib on. He's got no media pass or anything. He just sits down. I went, "Oh, hello." And I said, "Should you be there?" And he went, "I'm from TNT." Okay. Colin, the lovely Colin, who is the
explosive remark. Do you see what I said there? It's an explosive remark. There. Anyway, go on.
The lovely Colin, who is the lovely Colin, came over and said, "Do you know who he is?" And I went, "He claims he's from TNT." And by now, he'd put on his TNT bib. And he was either filming on a camera or he got his iPhone out. And those of you who remember, I had a bit of a problem with the guy, whoever it was from TNT, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, because he stood up and blocked my view.
Yeah.
But he was all right. He just filmed on his phone. Lewis's videos are much better because we've done a comparison. But yeah, it was a bit weird. Second half, fortunately, we got rid of him. Anyway, I'm sure he's very nice.
So I was busy haloing before the game and helping people all over the shop.
You were very busy, weren't you? Yeah.
I was very, very busy. I did not manage to avoid helping people. I was, taking them all over the place where they'd come in the wrong gate and they should have been in hospitality and everything. But my biggest bit of helping was we were approached. I was outside of gate 2 and approached by some hen party, and they go, "We don't know where we're supposed to be." I said, "Well, where is captain's lounge?" I said, "Oh yes, you need to be back up here. I'll show you where." And she said, "They got a bride with them, and don't tell the bride, but we're meeting the players." "Are you?" I said, "That's lovely." Thinking you're meeting some, but yeah, we've got a meet and anyway. I don't know. I was still not going to tell the bride. I thought anyway. So then there's a group of them, and one of them is saying, "Oh, what do I do with this half a pint of Guinness? Does anybody want it, or it'll be thrown away?" And she looked at me and said, "Do you want it?" I went, "Oh yes, give it here." So I helped by finishing off a half a pint of Guinness.
Very good. Very good.
Much clearing. So there you go. Here to help. In that instance, I was quite happy to help.
You were, yeah. In that case, you were. And then she moved on to the slow gin. Oh,
that was only a bit.
Anyway,
different when we got home. Hit the port when we got home, big time. Yeah.
Don't go too soon. Right, we haven't done the game yet.
Drink responsibly, children. Drink responsibly.
Absolutely. I was on the water as usual.
Yeah. So yes, you were going to say now Bristol.
Bristol, yes. So Bristol came to the Gardens trying to secure 4th place. There's a bit of a battle between, as we started the weekend, Exeter, Saracens, and Bristol. Things changed as the weekend went on. But anyway, so when they came, they were fighting over 4th place, and we, of course, were trying to make sure that we qualified in the top 4, and we're trying to get a home semi-final. So both teams had a lot to play for.
On paper.
Yes.
Unfortunately for Bristol, they were playing on grass. Oh, oldies but goodies.
Talking of which, Jamie Lyle, Bath's pitch is not the best in the Premiership. Don't even go there. Yesterday's commentary, I tried out the new HBO Max because we've got it on our Virgin thing. Yeah. So I tried it out. I signed in with Dr. T's, and there he is saying the best pitch in the Premiership. No.
Nobody agrees with you on that, Jamie. Nobody agrees.
Not having that. Not having that. Anyway, so well done to Mr. Miller, because actually the Franklin's Gardens pitch just looked stunning. Absolutely stunning.
When you think what it was like in February in that under-20s game, breaks, what breaks? No breaks. Mud, glorious mud.
Yeah, that came up again. Somebody, I was talking to Paddy, who's actually the photographer at Bath, but he was shooting for Bristol whilst wearing his Bath gear. I noticed. That's why he's put your bib on. I did. Anyway, he said, "Oh, I was a bit cross that the 2 guys who were stood behind you didn't help you when you fell off your fishing store." I said, "Don't worry, I had plenty of help." Anyway, and I am fine. So. The sun did shine. We did kick off, or rather Bristol did, and the match started. And it went at a breakneck speed.
It did.
Yes. Yeah. So, and records were broken all over the show. So, before we knew it, George had scored. Hendy, I need to say which one because several Georges scored, and Rory had scored. And on the other side, Thacker and WB Summit had scored. So we're thinking, it's going to be one of them games, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you score, we score, and whoever's still standing at the end wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
That's what we thought.
5 minutes.
I have to say, there was a bit of skill from Fremo, which was ridiculous how he kept the ball in play
Oh
and
God, yeah.
Callum Chick to pick up and score from was just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Brilliant. So we were going on a fair old lick, and then Revuvu decided that he was bored of whatever he was bored of, and
Being on the pitch.
being on the pitch. And Luke got very cross with him. Actually, we should say Luke. We should talk about Luke Pearce, shouldn't we? And Ellis Gaines.
We should. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we talk about Ellis
yeah.
Gaines now?
Yes. What were you on,
It's
mate?
just-
I mean, so we're trying to work out how David Rose in the truck missed the how would you describe it? Judo throw. Henry's neck was missed.
Yeah.
Ellis had clearly got out the wrong side of the bed. And Henry barely had a chance to be annoying before he hit the deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was because the commentary team said, "Look at Genji's face; it's full of intent and menace," which reminded me very much of our own Elliot Miller Mills. No intent, no menace, just
more of Elliot shortly. Anyway, yes. So Luke was clearly cross because he summoned them all for a chat. And then said, Henry, no, this didn't involve you. And Henry's thinking, well, why am I stood here then? The directors of rugby. We had a chat with the directors of rugby this week about player behaviour. Clearly, Ellis didn't get the email.
He did get the email. I feel that,
or the WhatsApp, or whatever it was.
I think Henry had taken on board whatever words were spoken to him about being an idiot. I feel he was trying to be less of an idiot. Still irritating, but less of an idiot, I felt. But
he wasn't trying to wind anybody up.
Yeah, let your play do the talking, I think, was probably the message from Douse.
Which he did.
And, and it did. Yeah. So, so Luke had made it very, very clear that he only wanted to hear from the captains, and he only wanted to hear from the captains not in an aggressive, whiny way, which the captain of Bristol, Fitzharding, failed to take on board.
Mr. Fitzharding.
Who sounds as if he should be in a Jane Austen novel, to be fair.
He's normally quite sensible, but he lost his sensible hand and went off on one. It was very weird.
When everything around you is becoming so unravelled, it's very difficult to keep your sensible hat on and not be whiny or aggressive, I suspect, in his defence. But yes.
But he started well early on in the first half. He got on the wrong side of Luke. Anyway, Revuvu decided that he wanted a rest. Not he'd done a great deal, but anyway, he went for a rest. And then we let rip.
We just got carried away at that point. Yeah.
Now, Henry Walker.
Oh, name and shame, why don't you?
Yeah, no, I am.
Poor Henry.
So Colsey comes back. He's been out for some time with a nasty injury he picked up with England. And he comes back and he gets the meat pie. Do I get the photograph even though Colsey scores in front of me? No. Why? Because I got Henry Walker's bum instead. Now,
and he even acknowledged that he'd been in the way, didn't he?
Acknowledge it, and he also agreed that was 1-1, because the other week at Exeter, when I was supposed to be taking a photograph of all the front rowers and Yakko, I managed to cut Henry Walker's head in half because I didn't notice him. So we agreed that was 1-1. Anyway, Colsey scored, and then Archie scored a delicious try. Absolutely delicious
Yes.
try. And then Ferb scored.
Yes. Yeah.
And it didn't really
And
stop, because then Hutch scored. We got to 50 points within about 30 minutes.
ridiculous. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was relentless. Still relentless.
Then we have did you see the sort of tippy-tappy football bit, which ultimately resulted in Colsey passing to Callum Chick, who passed to Josh Kemeny, who did his, oh, for God's sake, I'll go and score, shall I?
Yes. Some things you have to do yourself. Only in an Australian accent. Oh, and by the way, who is it? Dave on the sofa, who thinks Josh is going back to Australia. No, he signed for us again.
He signed for us again.
You're getting
It's James Ram who's going back.
You're getting your Australians confused. Angus Scott Young has already gone. James Ram is going, but Josh is staying. So please try, do an I Spy of your Australians and get them right.
Anyway, Josh scored with another lovely dive. Well done, Josh.
Yeah.
But we weren't finished, because the Ginger Ninja came in for his second.
Yeah.
Yeah, came in for his second. And as George scored, more waving from Louis Rees-Zammit. I'm just doing a Louis Rees-Zammit. He was sat on his bum on the touchline going, I'm not happy. And Joe Batley decided to be a twat, and sorry, that's a technical term, and wipe out poor Finn.
I thought we decided the word was pillock, or was that for something else? I don't know. Anyway, yes.
I just went for it. It was right up there in the stupidest late tackles. It was just like, what are you doing? Ludicrous. We're under pressure, and you decide that you're going to do something really stupid.
We're playing a team that are unstoppable anyway. We've already had one idiot do something idiotic and go to the bin, and you just go. You thought that was idiotic? Hold my beer. I'm going to drop a shoulder onto their 10. Oh, what's the worst that can happen?
With the referee who's already cross with us.
Yeah. The worst didn't happen because it was only one yellow card. But then Louis Rees-Zammit, forward pass, and Luke has got the yellow card in his hand from showing it to Batley, and Louis Rees-Zammit, and Luke says to him, "Do you want a yellow card?" Actually, might well have done, to be honest. "Do you want a yellow card? Have I not made it clear? I've said about 4 times, I only want to hear from the captain, and yet here you are standing in front of me appealing with the yellow card." You just think, oh, you've poked a stick at a tiger, bear, some sort of wild animal there with Lukey. He's not having it. So.
We did actually have a change in the refereeing team, because poor John Meredith managed to tweak something, and so he was replaced by the lovely named, no, I'm going to get this wrong.
I love this name.
And bless him, he was at Twickenham yesterday, so I really don't. Marianne.
We have to.
Boscawen?
Boscawen. I wonder where he's from then. East Anglia, I'm guessing.
Ooh.
Yorkshire.
Birmingham.
Durham.
Glasgow.
Anyway, that's why Sarah Cox swapped sides, so that Varian, who had been the 4th official, could, because I think he's quite new to it all. So he was on the church's side, so he could get support from the 4th official, presumably.
Who was now John Meredith. He didn't have to move very far to do it.
Yeah. So there we go. So that was what happened with the touch judges. Because we noticed they'd swap sides. And I said, well, I know they used to always swap sides after every conversion or
yeah, they used to. I loved it when they did that.
Yeah, and they don't do that anymore. So it'd be nice if they brought that back.
They have a side. So I'd just, before we leave the first half, I'd just like to say, Yancey who?
Yeah. Who?
Because he didn't last long in the second. Shout out to Rich Lane. You know, we have a real soft spot for Rich Lane. He's had a torrid time with injury, and to be Shepherd's Crooks at 30 minutes. Well done for making your point by walking so slowly.
Has he gone yet? No, he's still there. He's still on the pitch.
He couldn't have left the field very slow.
It was hysterical. Has he gone yet, says Luke? No, he's still there. He's still there. Yeah.
I mean, bear in mind that
to be fair, it
several of the team have
played on the same.
They have played on the same side as Rich.
Yeah.
At Bedford. So, you know, shout out to Rich. I mean, he was, bless him. If it wasn't Fremo, it was Hendy. And yes, so, big
he was
fun.
Definitely the scapegoat that wasn't his fault. It
wasn't his fault because basically by the time the ball got to him, I mean, we were on a cancer anyway. And the midfield...
And he went when they were only 50 points down. So, you know.
So the Times, and along with several other newspapers, were writing about the fact that Mr. Van Rensburg will be in the England squad.
I hope not. He was...
No, Steve,
was anonymous.
Steve, his name is Tom, but I know we've got several of them, so we'll give you his second name, Litchfield.
Not that you ever take any notice of us, Mr. Borthwick. Ever.
Anyway, Mr. Dependable. Mr. Dependable was back to Mr. Scintillating, wasn't he?
He was, definitely. Lovely to see him back. Yeah, it was...
He and Hutch were just rampaging.
Yeah, they were. In fact, where is he? Oh no, everybody's going to fall over. Just stay there. Yes,
you fondling your animals.
Well, no, I was going to get Hutchfield Litchington down, but he's
otherwise engaged. Yeah, I don't think we want to know.
I'll get him down. We'll have a shower of zebras and a gnome. So. They like to sit together.
We don't need that. No. So yeah, Hutchfield Litchington. Hutchfield Litchington they were doing
Litchington. Don't make your IT department drop again.
He's just gone to get some onions.
Not Hutchfield Litchington, the IT department.
The IT department.
My IT department's been out buying wine this morning.
I know.
So.
Yeah, yours gets wine, mine gets onions.
Yes, so
we don't have to live in the village.
Back to Yancey Van Rensburg.
Whoever.
So
yes, please. Yeah, I mean he got. So we'll yes. So I swapped ends at half time before we get on to what happened to Mr. Van Rensburg in the second half. I swapped ends at half time, and the number of people that came up to me. Firstly, thank you to everybody who said thank you for the therapy pod. But a number of people came up to me and went, the pod's going to take ages. This was at half time. Yeah. And actually, we've been going 39 minutes. And you're right, we've only got to half time. So, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Bear with.
We're still going. So I trundled down to the other end. And because we were playing down the hill towards the cinch stand, and there I was.
Left to right.
Left to right as opposed to right to left, and we were kicking off. And
kicking off now.
I did enjoy the commentary because, of course, I have watched the match back. I did enjoy the commentary where Alistair Eakin and co were trying to explain that Bristol will want to come back hard at the start of the second half. Yeah, sadly that plan went slightly awry when Archie fed and a knife through butter later, in went Henry.
Henry.
Our Henry.
Yeah.
Now, our Henry caused a bit of a stir with Dave, didn't he?
Oh, he did. Yeah, Dave on the sofa says Henry shouldn't dive for tries. It's not seemly or becoming or something. God only knows what Dave on the sofa's on.
I have to say, I will put up, for those of you on Spotify, you know what's coming. I will put up said dive because, excuse me?
As dives go, it wasn't very flamboyant, really.
It wasn't very flamboyant, but also, now the red hat came about after this one particular player who used to dive, well known, and Fremo has just overtaken him as the highest try scorer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm just those of you on Spotify, here we go.
She's doing technical stuff, ladies and gents. Sorry about this. Oh, there we go. That's Henry.
Henry diving. Yeah. I mean, there's a certain chap called Ben Cohen, Dave. Then there was a certain chap called Paul Diggin.
Yes. Yeah. Digger's dive.
Digger's
well
dive.
Known.
And a certain chap called Chris Ashton.
The Ash Splash started at Saints.
So, Dave, there ain't nought wrong with this. This is absolutely fine. So, you know. Yeah. But in terms of Bristol's comeback, it put a bit of a dent in it, really.
God. Yeah. We had some Bristol supporters sitting with us at this point because they were in the middle of a row further back and there was seats next to us on the end of a row. So we said, you can sit there, safe climbing over. And they, it reminded me of us in La Rochelle when after the disastrous first half, when we won a penalty in the second half, the La Rochelle supporters were joining us in cheering, ironically, for any small win. And they were lovely, the Bristol supporters sitting next to us. Live in Stamford, didn't have far to travel, so couldn't wait to get home.
So, to be fair, Harry Randall did go up the other end and scored, and then Henry sat on him. Henry, you didn't need to sit on him. Sir, he sat on me! Sir wasn't taking any notice. And,
no, Sir was having none of this by then.
Sir,
don't care.
And then
talk to the hand.
So then the Bears decided that we were a registered charity because at the next restart, they completely missed.
Honestly, as I said to the Bristol couple,
okay, if you insist.
Thank you, I love that. Yeah, and I said to the couple sitting next to us, restarts have been our weakness. There you go. We've been working on that. As Archie he didn't even canter, didn't even have to canter. He trotted over the line, right in the middle. Thank you.
Seriously. Now, I think the next try was a thing of beauty.
Which was the next try?
George. Mr. Hendy, but he had been. So it started by George Furbank. And there were so many Georges here. George Furbank.
Too many, yes.
Then ensued, and then Callum Chick noticed the ball and thought, "Okay,
oh yes,
pick the ball up, trotted
Let's
down.
see what happens.
Let's just see." And put Hendo away for a delicious try. It was rather nice, and we all had fun.
You're going to show us something, aren't you?
I am going to show us something because it's lovely. I mean, apart from the fact that Archie goes for a rest, it looks like this try celebration looks more like a rest.
It just is. God, I am. To be fair, we did hear news at the end of the game from a non-playing player that they were all gassed by the.
They were all completely gassed
midway through the second half, I think. I did think that, actually. I did wonder, God, when you've run up and down that many times, because and the statistics showed as well that how many of our tries were all scored from deep. Well, the sort of phases in the 22 was something like 23 or something. We just no. Let's not mess around with that nonsense. Let's just run at them from our own 22.
So here you go, the Ginger Ninja, and I do like this try celebration. More of this shortly, as Mr. Litchfield warms his hands.
Yeah.
So there you go. But the Ginger Ninja. I think that was his third try. Was that his third try? Yeah, that was his third try. That was his third try.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah. Now then we sort of tiddled about a bit, and they actually scored 2 tries. So they in the weirdness.
We're at 80 points for a long time, weren't we? Just really.
Oh, look, Bristol supporters who might be listening to this. We've been there. We have been there.
Well, we have
in the bad old days.
Bad.
Not quite that bad, but we have been sort of in your shoes.
We have been. So we do feel your pain, but not today.
Ed Prowse subbed himself off, to use his own words.
Bad enough.
By getting a yellow card.
To be fair, Lukey had told us that we were too many penalties. Next one gets a yellow card. So Prowse went, I'll do that. I'll take one for the team.
I'll take one for the team.
Get a rest. I'm knackered.
Yes. But then Maroney decided that Henry needed tipping upside down. So that was a bit weird.
That was very weird. Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
And Henry hadn't actually. But by now we had Henry on the right wing. So because of all the changes.
But hadn't JJ come on at that point as well?
Oh, we got JJ on. We got TP and the Bionic Man was now on.
The Bionic Man, but JJ, honestly, that man is just getting ridiculous now. I will just walk on, and the crowd will admire me. Only said with a South African accent, which I'm not even going to try and do.
Yes,
but he just strides onto the pitch like a boss.
On. The crowd
and everybody goes, "Yes, JJ, yeah!" Like the Muppets. That was me doing the Muppets.
Well done to the crowd for giving Archie a standing ovation.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
that lad has, he's worked his cobs off.
Nobody could tell I was standing up, but I did.
Well, I didn't because, of course, I'm not allowed to. But
So then the unnecessary from Maroney was the lack of oxygen to his brain or something. Do you think
it was bizarre? It was utterly bizarre.
He was lucky he wasn't upped because of the whining he was doing to Luke. He pushed me. Yeah, because you were holding onto his leg. And he didn't really push you, did he? Come on, children. Get a grip.
So off he trotted, very unhappily. At that point, we decided that we seriously hadn't got enough points.
Yeah.
So the Bionic Man. Why am I calling TP Bionic? Because he had a hurling glove on to protect his hand because he'd broken his hand. And while it mends, it's in a state now he can play. But to protect it, he wore a hurling glove. And he looks like the Bionic Man with it. He put Sammy G away for a fantastic score. And we all thought, well, that's very jolly.
No way on this planet Sammy G was not going to score that, was he?
That line knew what was coming.
Yeah.
We did have a fantastic rolling maul where they all looked up at the photographers, including me. There was just one thing missing. The ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yes.
But for those who may not know, Sammy G briefly was in Bristol Academy and was released. So that that try against them came with some history.
Yes.
So well done, Sammy Jean.
Well done, Sammy Jean. And we weren't finished.
No.
No.
Even though the clock was in the red, it was everybody was packing up, ready to go home. Oh no, we weren't. Bristol were just willing the whistle to go. Please, just oh no, there's more humiliation yet to come. And Mr. Hendy,
over went the Ginger Ninja to score, and we had a little campfire, of celebration.
Yeah. Even him sitting down, honestly, get over yourself.
Well done them. So, yes, 94 points to 33.
Yeah.
5 points in the bag, and we secured that basically those 5 points determined that we were going to still be top at the end of this weekend, whatever happens. So,
yeah. And we've helped our points difference.
I had a job to do, which was to take, the official player of the match was Archie. Yes. And my job was to take a photograph of Archie and a lovely lady who had won some sort of Gallagher award. I think she's a teacher.
She's a teacher, yeah.
And she won an award, and so I had to take her photograph and Archie's. Now, I felt I was making a mountain out of a molehill here until she nearly headed off without said photo. She was very keen to get a selfie with Archie. Well, why wouldn't you? But yes, so she headed off a bit quick, but I managed to rescue the situation. Archie and this lovely lady had her photo taken, which was good. So I missed the huddle completely because I was too busy chasing this lady and Archie around the place.
Woman.
Yeah, poor woman. But we did head off. Danilo had a little fan club.
And quite right too.
They weren't little as in, they were clearly over. Several of his mates were over to see him, but they bought a load of Saint Stash. So somewhere back in Italy, there'll be somebody wearing Saint Scarf. So anyway, I duly did the honours. So they all got their photograph taken with Danilo.
Our friend of the pod, Darren Campbell, who takes pictures during the game from his seat, has a lovely photographs of Danilo chatting to Luke. And actually, that could almost be the Sgt Wilson because Danilo's smiling, so Luke smiles.
My God! But well done.
When Danilo smiles, we all smile, don't we? Because he's so infectious.
We do. Yes, I did enjoy the Danilo is asked by Luke what the plan is.
Yeah. And did you tell him?
And Colsey has to step in. No, we're not doing this. Well done to Colsey for playing 79 minutes and 30 seconds.
10 seconds. and wondering, wittering on about, well, I've got to go up, but there isn't any replacements. And Luke going, there's only 30 seconds to go. It doesn't matter. As it is, it didn't matter because we scored again.
We scored again. So, why worry? Yes. So, yes. So I headed off back into the changing room. As you can imagine, there was much jollity. Yeah. The Shoe Army song was who was on the bin? It was Colsey, unsurprisingly. And we are going to do the ladies' Wot Pod Player of the match. There is some debate here, but Archie, and in fact there were two Archies. Archie Appleby, who is leaving the club, and Craig Wright, who was wearing. Wow, that outfit.
That's some statement outfit he was wearing.
It was a statement outfit.
I don't know what
which got him on the bin.
The statement was. I'm a fashion victim, possibly.
Anyway, yes, so there was much jollity and much singing, as you would hope. But yeah, really good stuff. Now, what I would say is we have to choose the Ladies Wot Pod Player of the Match.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm all for them all having it because I just felt that they were. Well, George Hendy should have it because he scored 4 tries, and to score 4 tries and not get the official one is a bit sad. And Fremo should have it because he didn't score a try, so he needs some sort of,
But he did make several. He did make
several. He did make several, and it's a team game. And I just thought they all played so well. So I was quite I've gone a bit woolly, liberal, lefty thinking.
She has gone a bit. She's gone a bit Lily, all over the place. I wanted particular recognition for one player, who is Alex Coles.
Yeah, and I agree. There's as much as anything because of the difference he made, and we've been saying it how much we missed him, and it showed the difference he made. The line out was solid, and this is Bristol, no slouches for all that they had a communal brain fart of this game. It's they've upset. Well, look what they did to us down there.
Yeah.
And for us to Anyway, so I think Colsey, well done, Colsey. It's lovely to have you back.
Yeah, lovely to have you back. And well done, Robbie, because Robbie had a difficult afternoon at Welford Road, and he was on song. Absolutely on song.
Yeah.
So, but if we're talking awards, we'll do the Sgt Wilson in a minute. It was awards week for Finn Smith.
It was. Not content with one Player of the Month award. Oh, no. Not enough for young Finley.
Yeah, young Finley. He won 2. So he got the Saints supporters. Well, the official one. The Cinch
the Northampton
Player of the
Cinch
Month
Player of the
thing.
Month, yeah.
And then, well done, Fremo. You did him like a kipper.
Sweetest video.
Go and have a look on the Premiership website. The lovely video with Fremo, the Bezzy mates. Sorry, Henry. See? The original Bezzy mates.
Yeah, the bromance. The original bromance.
Well done to Finn for winning the Gallagher Player of the Month, because he did have an outstanding April. Yeah. He was absolutely outstanding. Sgt Wilson, we've got a sort of anti-Sgt Wilson.
We have. If we're going on the soup kitchen
queue, we've got a soup kitchen queue of Bristol players who really and truly, Ellis, dear heart, you win the award of getting on the wrong side of the referee the fastest in any game that we think we've seen. Ever. Yeah.
Yes. But I was going to say, if we go on the Dad's Army theme, you've got this triumvirate from Bristol, who must be the ARP warden, the verger, and the vicar. Because so
Genji started it. Yeah, well done. Louis Rees-Zammit continued it. And poor old Fitzharding. Oh my lord.
Yeah. But Joe Batley was the other one we thought.
Oh, Joe Batley as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Joe Batley. Joe, seriously, mate. Yes. So we're not actually going to give out the Sgt Wilson Award this week because, frankly, our lads didn't need to do anything.
Don't have to do anything. Just look at us being
I did talk to Elliot, having spoken to Yakko, because I explained why we were so interested as to what Ellis had said to Elliot. Yakko was much amused by that little tale. So I went and I trotted over to Elliot.
Excuse me.
Did anyone notice that Elliot put his glasses on? He'd obviously taken his contact lenses out, put his glasses on, and I was thinking, Elliot, what if you have to go back on? They're going to have to wait until you put your
Yeah.
next lot of contact lenses.
For those who don't know, in a previous exchange, Ellis Genge called Elliot fat, and he was most upset.
He was
most
very upset.
We were slightly confused, so we went, he called you fat. No, he said you were fat, not fat anything else. Without wanting to minimise your distress, he just said you were fat. And yeah, he said, I'm fat. Okay. So that is the backstory to why we want to know.
We had to find out. So I went to talk to Elliot in the changing room. And well done, Elliot Miller-Mills, who had an outstanding game, by the way. His passing in midfield is just...
Yeah.
I said to Elliot, so, what did he say? Nothing, Claire.
Yeah.
What?
It's rendered Genge speechless.
Yeah. He said, he didn't even call me fat. Well done, Elliot.
Yeah.
You rendered him absolutely silent. Amazing.
Yeah.
Which, given the number of opinions Ellis was giving to all and sundry outside of the
anything else. Yeah. Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Yeah. And given that he got intent and menace written all over his face, not when he met our Elliot. So, yeah.
Anyway.
Who like coming beats a bear, obviously.
Dave on the sofa has been busy.
Oh, he has. Amazingly.
He's worried that the coaches haven't noticed we've now got a week off. I mean,
they're not being allowed to go on holiday, though.
Yes.
Nobody's
They've got work to do. They have got work to do. Yes. So, there was all sorts of nonsense that Tom Vickers was posting because somebody had a go the previous week and they've written the reverse.
Oh yeah,
all that sort of thing. Yeah, but no, that doesn't meet Dave on the sofa standard. No, not petty enough.
So Dave on the sofa was bemoaning the fact we let Bristol score at all, and yeah, they were playing for a playoff place. This is not the Gloucester of 2 seasons ago who got nothing to play for. This was a team that had to come out and play, and we just did not let them and blew them away.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got a bonus point. Well, Oh, Dave on the sofa thinks the whole bonus point thing should be re-looked at because that was not worthwhile bonus point.
Well, yes. So there have been, if we did a media watch, since our game, there have been a number of articles that say we should go to the top 14 version of bonus points. And you can see that because, a team's had 90 points put on them and yet they come away with a point. Yeah. So you can kind of see the logic.
I kind of get that, to be honest. Yeah. But yes. So we will see what happens with that.
You weren't saying that before the game. Oh, we discredited the league by scoring so many points. That was another Dave on the sofa. What?
Oh yes, that was a good one. That was a good one. And how many forward passes? The ref was on their side. Not 94 points worth. He wasn't. And if he was, it was only because you pissed him off so much.
Meanwhile, in Bath, Jamie Lyle.
Yes.
The pitch is not the best in England. Bath beat the Red Bulls, but not before Tom Dunn got sent off a red card for a quite ridiculous moment. But anyway, and they put 60 or 70 points on Red Bulls. I don't imagine Red Bulls' season can come to an end fast enough, really.
No, I think it was 60 something, wasn't it? 60 something 12, 64 12 or something. Yeah.
And the big summer bash at Twickenham. This time, Quins hosted Exeter.
And Henry Slade's dad, I wonder what he's got to say about it.
Well, it was weird because Exeter basically just ran out of steam. We had a very bizarre conversation during the commentary about how long the grass was.
Oh.
30 millimetres, for those of you asking. It looked a bit longer than usual.
I think that's enriched my life. Not at all. You see, annoyingly, that's the sort of fact that will now lodge in my brain. Where things that I need to remember.
But we're going to have to ask Andy Miller. I mean, I don't think our grass is 30 millimetres long.
Don't even start. We're not going down that route. No. Not length of grass discussions. It's not happening. I'm stopping that right now. I'm sorry. It's not happening. No.
Well, we know that there wasn't any grass that played any part in Sarries versus Gloucester.
Oh, no. No, there wasn't.
Yeah. And Sarries got a bonus point win. It was a bit of a struggle, I have to say. A bit grim.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then...
Yes. So... Today, Sale up in the four-pack stadium are playing Tigers.
Tigers, yes. Come on, Sale.
So we've qualified.
And Tom Curry's back.
And Tom Curry's back, yes, which is good to hear from an England point of view. We got qualified for the top four, and so did Bath. So gradually the top four is coming round. Now, today is also the final round of the Women's Six Nations.
Indeed. Should we just finish Saturday and my final act of helping people?
Oh, yes.
When I wasn't even officially haloing. So everyone's milling around at the end of the game.
Friday.
I am milling around.
Friday,
yes. Sorry, Friday. I'm sorry. I thought it was Monday. So, anyway. I'm confused. It's easily done. So I'm milling around at the end of the game, and two chaps came up to me and said, excuse us, can't you tell us where Directors' Lounge is? And I went, yes, it's over the other side. Hey, we're on wrong side. So other side. So and they were quite jolly. And I said, would you by any chance be mates of Radders? And they went, how can you tell? I have no idea how I can tell. And off they went to find the Directors' Lounge.
Very good accent there.
It wasn't really.
The right Hull as opposed to the wrong one.
A Hull accent is very hard to do. You have to. Oh, it's very hard. I have had training on it, but I'm still, it's hard.
Well, well done.
Anyway,
well helped. And you weren't even in your haloing garb.
Oh no, I wasn't. And then we had a chat with young Toby Tame.
We did. We walked back to the car park with young Toby Tame, who is, of course, he's very excited.
Very excited but it was also giving us a bit of info about how gassed everybody was, and not just the players. Jake Sharp never had to run on and off the pitch so much with the tea.
Well, and Tom Bullock had to run on and off with the drinks. They've run miles. Yeah. They got their steps in.
Run miles. They did. So everybody was gassed, and I think went on to have a good time before going to relax in a vineyard yesterday, according to the Insta.
Very lovely.
So that was good. Yes. So Toby, our conversation with Toby brings us very neatly on to next weekend.
Yes, we should sneak in before we talk about that to the fact that my IT department scored a try.
Oh, we'll come back to walking rugby. Let's get the grown-ups rugby opened up with. So yes, so next weekend, next Friday night lights again. Semi-final against Coventry. We now know.
Yes, because yesterday's quarter-final means that Bedford Blues play Coventry and Worcester Warriors will be heading down to Ealing.
Yeah.
In the other semi-final. In the playoff to say who's to see who stays in the champ.
Oh, yes.
Richmond beat London Scottish. So London Scottish, are you following everybody? So London Scottish will play Blackheath to see who comes up into the champ.
Ooh, they're keen. I was going to say, so we've got a bit of derbying going on at the top with Bedford versus Coventry now, and then a bit of derbying going on down the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, before anyone gets confused, Cambridge are relegated. They're just relegated. This is the second team to go down. So it's a playoff to see.
There's a fight.
Yeah.
Playoff to the death.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. That's good. So, so now we're all down to Goldington Road. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Taylor's
Kitchen. Chili and chips.
Oh, you've got extra chili in, I hope, because I tell everybody about you. And if there's none when I get there, I'll be most put out.
Yeah, well, Dr. Jones and I are very excited too. And we've learned that one of our friends is coming along. So everybody get yourselves down, support the lads. Toby is very excited. He's training. He's been playing recently. He's been on the bench.
Yeah.
With the Blues. And we were expecting to see others down there. Finn Brown gave me a lovely hug after the game.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, so...
hoping to see Finn and Amena and... I don't know whether Archie Benson's going to be there. I don't know.
Sonny. Who knows?
We don't know. You have to have played. I understand you have to have played at least 6 times before you can feature.
Okay.
So
you can't
suddenly bring in...
draft in. Yeah, George Hendy, and that'd be nice. That'd be cruel. No. So excellent. Now. Walking rugby? Do you want to do walking rugby?
Well, as we were preparing for this pod, my IT department returned from his walking rugby session and was very excited. In fact, he told us twice that he scored a try, and he did it the right way round. He wasn't going backwards. So well done, Dr. T.
He did
very good.
Walking rugby, Saints walking rugby. There's the league that they're in is playing again next Sunday. So they're still training for that. I didn't go along to watch this week because I was busy doing other things. But it's still going on.
And we haven't got to battle our way to Bilbao, have we?
No, I'm very pleased about that. Very pleased, to be honest. The expense and, we would have had to set off now. We probably would have had to be on the ferry last night.
Or the rowing boat,
Rowing boat, yeah. Yeah, so glad. But
I did enjoy watching Racing versus Toulon last night. Very good. Well done, Racing.
Oh. What, did they beat Toulon? Oh, wonder what David Ribbons has to say about that. Yeah, well done, Racing.
Yes, there were some very good top 14 games yesterday. I enjoyed it. Poe were playing Claremont. It was a cracking game. Really, really good game.
Oh,
wet,
good one.
Yeah.
Yes,
it was a bit of a rugby fest in our house after Friday's
the weather in France has not been good.
No, very wet. Well, obviously not at Racing because it's indoors, but La Défense Arena was looking very dry, unsurprisingly. Yeah, so it's hotting up in the top 14.
Good.
Right, so this week is a quieter, much quieter week, thank God. It's we're not doing training or anything like that. We've got no team shots or anything. It's basically into Goldington Road on Friday night.
All eyes on Bedford. All eyes on Bedford.
Good luck to the Red Roses and the Scotland girls.
Yes, today. Yeah.
So, yes.
And if you're a Saints supporters club member, you get your votes in for Player of the Season. Tommy wants to win it again. Apparently, he told me. Only so he doesn't have to find the trophy. No, you've got to bring the trophy back, Tommy.
Yeah, I finally worked out who I was going to vote for in the main club.
The main thing.
I made my mind up. I finally did it. I actually flipped. I didn't go the way I was originally going to go. I went somewhere else. And I took a
have no idea what
screenshot
I
because I
did.
can never remember. So
No,
yeah,
I can't remember.
Anyway, and we all got our details for the dinner. Interesting place.
We
for it
did.
to be. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, not where it's been for the last 2 years. It's gone somewhere else.
Gone somewhere else completely different. So we will see how that pans out. And dancing, the after party is in the marquee, but I'm not going to that. I will be leaving. When the players leave. I will be leaving, so that I can get to Birmingham Airport at some ungodly hour in the morning.
Yeah, well, I won't be either because I've got some dental work following day. I did actually. It was 9 o'clock in the morning, and I went to see the nice lady at the reception and said, "Can I move it to the afternoon?"
Yeah. Well, somebody came up with a great suggestion of that a player should be put in charge of making sure I leave at the right time, but I don't think that's going
That sounds too dangerous to me.
Way too dangerous. I'm not sure I'd trust.
Oh, hey, it's one for Elliot.
Anyway.
Oh.
No. Would you remember?
He'd probably write it down on the back of his hand.
Yeah.
Anyway, Colsey. I think
Colsey would be the one because I'm a bit
the professor.
Yeah. Liz, time to go.
You're not going to say no, are you?
No.
Particularly if JJ stood behind him.
JJ. Yes.
I can imagine JJ just carrying you out.
Putting me in the car. There she is. She's yours.
I think you're waiting for this.
Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense.
Enough of that nonsense. We'll see you at Goldington Road. Get down there, chaps, and support the Bedford Blues. And this, it's been a while since they've been in a semi, so let's get them to the final.
Yes,
that was
okie dokie.
Ladies Wot Pod Series 2, Episode 42, wasn't it?
It was. Overexcited.
Overexcited ladies. Bye.
Bye.